here we are in the main square, Batar Square. We're here for the actual Mongolian fashion parade of, historical costume from the Han dynasty through the Manchurians and on. It's a lot of people. Let's go and check out some of the costumes and check out the square, shall we? Come on.
The official language of Mongolia is called Khalkha and is spoken by 90% of the population. 50% of Mongolians are Tibetan Buddhists, 40% have no religion. Throughout most of the 20th century, though, the communist government ensured that religious practices were largely suppressed. The National Costume Parade is held each year just before the Nudum Festival, which you'll see in next week's episode.
Okay, so I'm staying at a guest house here in Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar has a population of about 1.5 million people. Making myself a cup of coffee, I'm staying in a guest house. Well, actually, I'm staying as a guest in someone's house. So I've got a very clunky style bed, and to be honest, Ulaanbaatar, to put it mildly, it's very much that kind of 1970s Russian communist stamp look to the city. That said, the people here are so elegant. The women dress in absolutely fancy clothing. They've got, all the mod cons, the mobile phone, the iPhone, and they're all dressed up to the hilt, perfume and the lot. So you have to actually dress up when you go outside. Yet when you see the buildings and the facades, it really does look like that old school kind of Russian, scary communist feel that we're used to.
Within walking distance of the city on the hillside are the Buddhist temples that are grand in every respect. The fall of communism in 1991 restored religious practice, and Tibetan Buddhism became the predominant religion. There are many temples to visit, and you can get anything from readings to spiritual advice. Personally, I went and attended a monk prayer session. The highlight for me would have to be the 90-foot Buddha statue found in the Gandhan monastery. If you get a chance, make sure you check it out. Okay, enough of the city. Let's get out into the grasslands and the countryside, shall we? The grasslands start at about a 2-hour drive from Ulaanbaatar. I stayed in the Turuls National Park, but to get there you got to get through a few dodgy roads, let me tell you.
How much do you think?
1,000.
But once you get out there, let me tell you, it's certainly well worth it, worth the journey getting there.
Up for it. It's cheap. Yeah. We're paying 4.
Welcome to Mongolia. I still have 10 fingers.
Don't miss staying in a gur camp and getting on a horse and riding around the wilds of Mongolia. I'll see you again shortly, everyone, after this quick break.